weird having a t-shirt on. Oh, good because it was 60. Oh, that sounds so nice. 60 degrees. So cozy. Alright, let's go ahead and get into a full swing of things. Oh, you advanced 3? Then we got in the channel points. Alright. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Brother Ray. Are you doing ASMR tonight? Welcome in, my readers. If you're new here, I'm BirdieBoba, the Cheshire Cat. I stream ASMR and variety games, and I am currently losing my voice a little bit. I've been feeling a bit sick today, and then I screamed a little bit too much during Cuphead. So, how was ASMR, Alki? Did you have fun? Did you have a good time? Taking off my rings so that I don't smack it inside. Flower. I love you too, Flower. Did we get a shout out for Alki? Here, let me go ahead and there we go. I have a little button that does the shout outs for me. People from Florida have jackets on. I was just laughing. 60s warm. Yeah, I guess it really depends on where you go, right? I mean, the summertime in Florida is way too hot for me. There's another chapter of Alice's Adventures through the Looking Glass. Did you see that there's a game coming out that's inspired by Alice Madness Returns? I'm blanking on what it's called right now, but I thought it was interesting looking. Yeah, if I can find it, I'll let you know. Good boy, Octo. Good boy. You are such a good boy, Octo. Such a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, I want to move somewhere where it's cooler. I like cold. I like the cold a lot. But I don't mind springtime. Spring and fall, I don't mind. I think it's cozy. Thank you for the head pats and the cheeky rose. If I sound extra quiet tonight, it's because I am definitely losing my voice. I think I might have overdone it a little bit during Cuphead earlier. It was jump scaring me. No, your name is Artist Draws Stuff, silly. Hi, Carnage. Welcome in. You do the what now? You do the what? We have wood brushies requested for Flower. Yeah, that's our cue. Oh, Aoki, also, if at any point you need to get some rest, don't let me hold you up. I'm so sorry, I'm a little bit out of it right now, so I'm not on top of things, but definitely, if you need to unwind at any point, prioritize yourself. I don't know, I guess the YouTube gods decided that you deserve ASMR at 11:20. You'll give me a grief if I don't, and I keep forgetting the support keeps in mind. I simply do a good job. Doesn't though. If you have the time, if you want to check it out, sure. When did you just send it, or? You don't have to listen to ASMR to sleep, you know. Okay, bye-bye, good luck. Couple of weeks, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad with messages. I must have opened it and done that thing where I forgot that I opened it and then didn't read it. Thank you for reminding me. Hi, my little devil. Hi. Welcome. Drink some water or tea. Yeah, I've been drinking water. I'll drink some more. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. I might make some tea after stream. Aw, you're never a bother, Alki. I always love hearing from you. How's your day then? Honestly, I woke up feeling like I got hit by a train. I had 0% battery, but I went back and forth in my mind today on if I should stream or not because of how unwell I was feeling and how I was a little worried that if I streamed with 0 energy I wouldn't be entertaining for you guys. But I decided, you know what? No. I want to be a reliable streamer and I want to be there for you guys even on days where I'm not always feeling my bestest. I would have felt bad calling off of stream unless I was like super duper sick. So I decided to stream anyway, and you know what? I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing Cuphead, and I'm sure we're gonna have fun with ASMR. I'm gonna do my best to stream ASMR for 2 hours at the very least tonight, because I want to make sure that my ASMR community is also getting some stream time, not just the gaming segment. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. I'm off tomorrow anyway, so I'll just take that day to rest up. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I had fun. I had a lot of fun with Cuphead despite my pain with that running gun. But more than anything, I just feel very prideful in the fact that we beat 3 bosses and a running gun today. I'm very happy about that. Cypher Sai, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome, welcome. Even if you just did the half day or chill with us. Oh, what the? I've never seen that before. What the heck? Lost Void, what? Thank you for the 5,000 biddies. That's so many, what the heck? Can we get some Giga Chads in chat, please? What? Thank you. If there's anything you want off my ASMR menu at any point tonight, please let me know. I really appreciate that support. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My heart's racing. Thank you. That's so nice. See, but that's what the ASMR is all about, Phoenix. It's our nice little yap session. Oh man, I feel very spoiled right now. Bumped into one of your ASMR videos on YouTube and you talked about meeting fans and how supportive you were. Don't make me want to drop an oh. Oh, did you see the ASMR VOD? Hi, Zyper. Yeah, I would really love to meet them in person one day, but at the very least, I'm happy that I get a chance to meet them virtually for now. It's lovely to meet you as well. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Massive Giga Chad. You did great in Cuphead. Thank you. I was so scared I was gonna make 0 progress today. But thank you so much. My Sleepy Weekly, where it travels deeply, this model's 3D. I mean, I actually used to have a 3D model. I still have it, I just don't have that design anymore. I wonder if I should eventually get a 3D version of this model so I can use it for things like VR streams. I think that would be nice. But not a top priority right now. My top priority right now is tax season. Nightmare. VTuber's worst fear, tax season. Mimi. Welcome back. Welcome back. Super easy. Didn't get much sleep last night. But I'm glad to be here. I really hope you get some much needed rest. Thank you. I've been sleeping, pretty good, but it's just, even if I get enough sleep, I've been so tired. Adulting, oh no. Yeah, I've had to file independent taxes for 5 frickin' years now as a VTuber. Nightmare. That's the one thing they don't tell you about with streaming. How much of a pain in the butt and how spooky it can be to file taxes. If any of you are ever going to start streaming, my greatest suggestion to you is to please save a percentage of each of your checks, each of your payouts, so that by the time Twitch taxes come into play, you're not jump scared, because you're not paying taxes on what they send you. You pay it all. You can, but most people just pay it during tax season. Because, or no, that you can't. They'll withhold money from you, but then like it's a pain in the butt, I've heard, to get the money back, so it's better to just do it yourself. But yeah, I've seen some horror stories from some of my from some of my mutuals where they didn't realize that they had to pay taxes on what they make as a VTuber or as a streamer, and jump scare, oh no, I owe $8,000 to the IRS. So yeah, make sure you're saving money and to set aside. Now I go to sleep tonight, some artists. I hope I can help you rest up tonight. Sweet dreams to you. Thank you so much for taking a chance to stop by. Alright, that was Wood Brushing request. I'm going to open back up our channel point shop in just a moment here. Put this here. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, hydrate reminder too. Yeah, you can do quarterly. I just do it all at once. Jamie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Also, if you realize, oh my goodness, I saved money for tax season, but it's not enough, there are payment plans that you can sign up for. Oh, I'm losing my voice. You can sign up for payment plans. Good, Vanica. I'm just getting a bit sick, I think. It's good to see you, though. Hi. Cute little SpongeBob. There you go. Howdy doody. Haha, dirty. How are you, pumpkin? Howdy do. I'm going to do variety triggers. I think there's this mindset of, oh, my money is tips, therefore, or they've had jobs in the past where they get sent a tax form like other jobs. No, here, well, we do get sent tax forms, I guess, in a sense. But the quote-unquote tips that we make, even like tips through PayPal, all of it we have to pay taxes on. Every single bit of it. It is also very possible that it was their first time working, in a sense. So. Oh, Phoenix. Yeah, that one was redeemed recently, the menu item. Hi, Gunjib. It's good to see you. Hi. It could have been that. It could have just been the jump scare of not realizing how much we end up paying in taxes. I always joke about it, but I'm pretty certain I pay more in taxes than Amazon pays. Hi, Reynold. Hi. That's likely real. Gotta work at 10 a.m. Oh my goodness. Are you laying down for the night, getting ready to go to bed, or? It should be, yeah. School should really be teaching about taxes and how to file, especially in high school. I feel like sophomore year of high school, it should become a mandatory class. Yeah, I saw that it can be an elective, but I think it needs to be mandatory. Because school should teach finances, it should do both. It should teach both. I think a lot of schools work under the assumption that your parents are going to teach you how to do some of this stuff, but oftentimes parents don't know. For example, the way that I file taxes, the way I have to go about it is completely different than my family. My family, they've always had health insurance through their jobs, so they don't know the first thing about me, like looking into applying for health insurance without it being through a job. And they also don't know about filing independent, or like as a business, as an independent for taxes. Oh my. And that's okay. It's because they never had to, right? They're not gonna know everything. I know how to, yeah, they taught me about replacing a battery and how to change my tires, but that's really sad to hear, Reynold. I'm sorry your teachers failed you like that. That's nice. You already knew everything, Phoenix. I'm glad it was an easy A for you and that you're able to help out the students. Teach taxes and finance to my high school classes. Oh, you do, but most students don't care to learn it. As someone who's also worked in education, I was an early childhood educator before I became a full-time streamer. It is really sad. I feel like more and more there's been a sense of disinterest in learning, and I do think it's a large part of just the state of the world causing this disinterest, but it's sad when you're provided a class. And yeah, the thing is, I think a lot of students are like either not already working so they don't care, or they're just burnt. Whereas, thank you for gifting us Seppi. That's so sweet. Some really just cannot focus though, and I feel like that's a large part of the short form content that has become popular, and relying on AI to do your work for you has really negatively impacted people already. Like, it's so fast. But that's a whole other thing that we don't have to get into. Oh, I need to turn off wood brushing from our queue. Yeah, you wanted a streamer choice for trigger? Ooh, okay. We're gonna do squishy strawberries. I'll do them just a little bit here. Did I turn back? Okay, good. I did it. Yeah, great choice. Just so you guys know, I do have the Orbeez. I just have to go grab it from the closet, but if anyone wants the Orbeez packs at any point, or the Orbeez sacks, feel free to let me know. Losspan, good evening, how are you? Thank you, Rorax. One month everything's fine, and next week everything crash and burns. It's such whiplash, isn't it? I didn't realize that either, Python. Dragonfly, you are so very, very safe. You are safe and sound. Rest your mind and unwind. There is nothing to worry about. In this space, you are safe and sound. Fall deep, deep, deep down the rabbit hole to comfy, cozy peace. Everything's gonna be okay, Dragonfly. You are okay. It's interesting to teach business and marketing classes. I even learned things I didn't know I forgot. Yeah. That is, I would love to have a class like that, just a refresher to see if maybe there's easier ways to do the things I've been doing, or, you know, different ways to organize stuff. Then there's no point in learning something when it might just change next month. Yeah, I get that point. Yeah, that absolutely makes sense. You're talking about how everything changes so fast, so it's like, does it matter if I learn this now? When it's gonna be different soon? I can see many streamers not knowing at first how much more they end up owing in taxes being self-employed. I still feel like I pay way more than I should be. It really feels wrong, the amount that I pay, because it feels like working independently you pay a ton more, but it's hard to know, right? Because when you get a paycheck at a conventional job, they preemptively take out the percentage for taxes, right? But here you're doing it all at once, usually, unless you do the quarterly, or doing it all yourself. And it's just a bit shocking. It's a bit shocking. I don't want to talk about the exact amount that I owe in taxes, but I'm going to tell you guys something. It's always over 10 grand. I won't say the exact number because it's pain, but I don't want to think about it, but it's always over 10 grand that I owe every year. I do have write-offs, yeah. My VTuber model is a write-off, for example, or anything that I purchase for stream. I don't think streamers talk about it very often, but we pay a lot. We pay a lot in taxes. Hi, Erotic Tapeworm. I was talking about you earlier. We had, what was it? It wasn't erotic, it was, there was somebody with a name similar to yours. It was funny. Hi, Craig. Hi. Hi. Erecti cacti. That was what it was. Erecti cacti. Yeah. Thank you. Yep, self-employment does that. Sure does. You gotta expense everything. You don't need... Okay, well, having receipts is good. It's good for bookkeeping. But as long as you have, like, digital proof that you've purchased something within that year, typically it's okay. For example, if you, like, pull up your credit card history, and you can use that as proof. But, yeah. it's not absolutely necessary, especially with digital purchases. I need to mute for a second to open this. 1 second. I was opening it at the wrong side, that's why. I got the squishy strawberry. It is free. I gotta send Ren back to school and make him become an accountant so he can do my taxes for me. Most people just let their companies hold money for taxes so they don't get the full picture. Yup. Yup. Strawberries. You're right on the list. Yes. As long as you have it on your card purchase history, you should be able to. But if you're not fully sure, you could definitely ask if you use an accountant, you can ask them too. Yeah, there's definitely ways for it to be helpful. I've seen personally students become less, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like AI has really negatively impacted their sense of self. They don't feel as capable of doing things on their own, and it doesn't allow them the practice of critically thinking when they can just generate the answers for them. Yeah, they're less independent, and I've seen them it impact their confidence in their own work. I feel like we've also made this issue where students feel like the things they need to submit are perfect. I feel like, yes, it's good to do your best, but what's most important is that you're trying your very best, right? I don't know, it makes me sad seeing the way that some people are too nervous to give it a shot on their own. When you do them yearly, maybe you could look into doing them quarterly. Oh, it's okay, Buell. I always set aside enough money for the yearly. It's okay. It doesn't, because I'm aware of it. That's why I'm warning you guys, if you make content creation, that it could be more than you expect. Oh my god, 14k model would be wild. Oh, type !Discord in chat, Glasspan. And mods, can you refund Glasspan's Discord invite? I work in Glasspan, I get a lot of write-offs because of medical stuff. Yeah, these are write-offs. My ASMR tools, my nails are a tax write-off because I use them for my content. Quite literally, my nails are for tippy-tappy ASMR. So, a lot of things could be a write-off. My new keyboard is a tax write-off because I use it for work. My phone, I got a new phone this past year for tracking my model, so my phone's gonna be a write-off. The model art that I got for this in the Kingdom Hearts one, my rig, those are write-offs. My little floof guy down there is a write-off. Anything that I commissioned art-wise, be it emotes, animations, the lore video, all of that is write-offs. If you got a new chair, that would be a write-off, or computer, webcams. There's a lot you can write off. Oh my gosh, one guy. One of the years that I was filing with a person, because I had an error where I got sent my taxes that I owed twice. Because, okay, one more very important thing. Never, ever, 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 come here, never, ever opt to get your payouts to PayPal if you're streaming on anything. Do not, because then you're gonna get sent taxes for the same money twice. I got sent my tax form from PayPal and from Twitch. I had to go to an accountant to get that fixed because it was trying to make me pay double what I made, basically. So for example, if you made 40K that year, it would be 80K. It was a nightmare situation. But the accountant that was working with me was this sweet old man. And he was like, "Oh, Twitch, I've never seen this before. What do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, I make content. I'm a streamer." And I was like, "I put people to sleep for a living," as a joke, but then I realized that made me sound, he was just like, haha. I realized that made me sound like the most boring content creator in the universe. Because back then I was mainly doing ASMR. PayPal's fine. But definitely, like, if you're getting your deposit, like your payout, you do not want to have it sent to PayPal. You want to have it sent to your bank account directly. Professional gamer. Oh my god, I should do that. No, he did everything. He fixed everything for me. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh my god, there was a hair on me and I thought it was a bug. It scared me. Good morning, Camber. No, I'm gonna put you guys to bed now with a pan. Yeah, that extension is awful. That's why I said fine so hesitantly. Ugh, this is so undercooked. Compared to this one. I make people asleep with the cheese. I just always worry. I guess it's not like a bad thing, right? To do a certain line of work, but Sami, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome. Oh my god, for the longest time, Ren's family thought that I did adult work online because and I was like, why? Why did they think this? And Ren was like, yeah, I didn't correct them. Like, what the frick? Yeah, online entertainer will do that. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely, Journey. I've experienced a lot of the growing pains on my own, so I want to be there for you guys if you're gonna do any of this stuff. You legit made me not want to quit because of some of the things you said and helped with. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad I could help. Welcome in. You may know you're stuck here in Wonderland now. What the blah? Okay, I need to put away the squishies. You like that? You like the way it sticks to me? You literally hated it. You're like, no, that's the worst. It actually doesn't leave residue, thankfully. Otherwise, I would not be able to do this. I do not like things that leave residue. That is so satisfying. I like the sound it makes. You smacked you in the ear. I'm so sorry. Yes, we are all adults here. And it is adult content. Oh my god, technically I'm an adult content creator. Yes, you're right. The frying pan. Alright. The trigger word perfect requested. You don't have to, Siku, but it does make things easier, especially because then all of your purchases are much easier to navigate, right? Perfect, 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 perfect. That is fantastic advice, what Siku's saying. For those who are listening audio-wise, Siku mentioned from another, I learned that if you start streaming, you need to have your personal expenses on a different account / credit card compared to your work expenses. It's not necessary, but when you're going to like search for your payment history for filing taxes, it makes life significantly easier. Aw, quick. Aww. I'm so glad that you guys are streaming and I'm able to help even a little bit. Perfect, 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 perfect. Sure, we could do some kind of meditation. I'll add it to the list. Let me just set these aside. We got Bubbles requested first. And then guided meditation. Hi Dimitri, how are you? Dragons fly, redeemed, whisper your name. Dragons fly, dragons fly, dragons fly. Dragons fly, dragons fly, dragons fly. Dragons fly, dragons fly. Dragons fly, dragons fly. One of my favorite things to yap about is how to set stuff up for streaming and advice. So, if you guys ever need any advice for anything, let me know. If you need help setting up things like subathons or figuring out artists for different stuff, or hi small boy, welcome in, hi. I'm not the best when it comes to helping with taxes, but Craig. Before you did streaming, did you ever work as a hairstylist? I feel that would work best for your ASMR. I haven't done hairstyling, though I grew up like a scene kid, so I dyed my hair, I'd bleach it and dye it all the different colors. However, I do have a wig for hair play triggers. Oh, Mama Mimi. Oh no. See, the /s is kind of funny because it's like, I mean, yeah, you mean sarcasm, but it could also be like /s/serious. Oh, couples therapy. There you go. Hi, Phasia. Hi. Put my phone down to save battery. Still here listening. Enjoy your rest. Good night, Phoenix. Sweet dreams. Good night. Hi, Killa. Hi. Makes Zoe sound too unnatural for you. That's why I picked the human hair one. It's a bit more natural, but I understand what you mean. Alright. I'm gonna close out this shop. Ooh, I'm off tomorrow too. I have earbuds for my little devil. Only if you do something to be ban-worthy. No, it wasn't a nat 20, it was a 15, but it almost was a nat 20. Right, Quake? How to get the mods and the streamers' attention, but in the worst way possible. Step 1. With this one single step, you too could become a red flag in a community. Oh, the graphics card that Bond refunded last year? But you found them? Wait. How did you refund them and then find them? So wait, you kept them even though you got them refunded? You know what, that does sound like, grounds for FRAUD, yes. That may, in fact, oh, in your Amazon list, Oh, fun fact. Well, I guess not fact, but fun way to, like, get yourself on the streamer and the moderator's radar. Going into a stream and the first thing you say in chat is, "Can I ask you a question?" Very first thing you say, "Can I ask you a question?" Because 9 times out of 10, they say something horrendous to follow that up with. Almost every time. So whenever me or a mod says, "Can I ask a question?" and it says first time message next to their name, we're both like, no, you cannot. I need to just start answering like that from now on. I just need to start being sassy. I can't tell you what a red flag that is as a Twitch moderate. Mind if I ask something? They never say it like that. See, that sounds like a nice way to say it. I like to joke and say you just did, but Birdie, mind if I ask you a question real quick? Okay, you have 1 second. 1. Ah, dang. Wasn't fast enough. Guess you can't ask it. Too innocent to think they'll be afraid to answer. Oh my god, yeah, Dapper. Oof. Or, no offense, but that is also, I almost just don't read those messages the moment I see no offense, but I hate with a passion the phrase "no offense, but," because you always follow it up with something offensive. If you have to preface something by saying "no offense," maybe you shouldn't say it, right? Maybe you should put a pause on it and be like, well, this is probably still gonna come off as offensive even if I say "no offense." One of my least favorite things in the world is when people start something with "no offense, but." Dice, you didn't add your charisma check. Hold on, Buell. Here, let's roll for your charisma. 5+. What does that mean? If it just disappears. Hi, killer! No. Hold on. You're gonna get the job! Look at that, 19! Let's freaking go! Don't listen to my dice, they lie. They eat hot chip and lie. Okay, I'm gonna have to look away from reading chat for just a moment because I really need to catch up to these triggers. Did you see me flinch the fuck out? You know what I did? I was trying to grab one of these, and then I saw like 2, and I thought that I picked up 2 things of this, and I thought that it was gonna fall and break again. I just panicked for no reason. I literally scared myself for no reason. I just scared myself. Yeah, but 14 plus 5, Buell, is 19. Quick maths. I've already broken 2. Do you see how they're 2 different colors? It's because I've already broken 2 of these. Good boy, my little devil. Good boy. You're such a good boy, little devil. Such a good boy. Good boy, my little devil. Good boy. Good boy. They're not too expensive, but obviously I don't want to break glass and then have all this liquid everywhere. Hi, Shroomer. How are you? Sorry for the upstairs noise. We will be doing guided meditation after the bubbles. Also be doing sniffles soon. Time for this little dragon to knock and sneak. Good night. Sweetest of dreams to you. 9999. Thank you, Shroomer. It's been a rough day. Aww. It'll be good. Yeah, you've never done anything ban-worthy, so please don't stress or worry. I know you were joking around after you rolled that, but I hope you know I wasn't trying to tease you or anything. I just thought it was really funny. Bam! Thank you for the 32 months. Thank you. Can't ban this. Ugh, that's just too much to ban. It would take all day to try to ban something like that. Something that big, that thick. Thank you, Vale, for such a long time being subbed. If there's anything I can do for you, any triggers you'd like, please let me know. Thank you for the check-ins, everyone. Welcome in. Apologies again if I'm like sounding really out of it. I'm getting sick, I'm pretty sure. And I'm losing my voice right now, so if I sound unenthused, it is not you guys. How are you, fishes? I'm good. What have you been up to? We played Cuphead earlier and I beat 3 bosses. I'm pretty happy about it. Captain Winter stopped raising the air in February. Looks like it. Sorry for the upstairs neighbor noise. I'm taking it easy. I'm not gonna push myself too hard. It's fun. You play with your brother. I haven't tried it with co-op. Not yet, at least. But today we beat Cala Maria. We beat, what's her name? The, stage lady, Sally. Was that right? Her name was Sally? And then we beat, the Marine Corps mouse guy. Now I have to finally face my fear of Call's robot. Dr. Call's robot. Ooh, I hope you have fun with Deadlock. Ren's been playing it here and there and having a good time with it. Why does it sound like they're running around upstairs? What is that sound? Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate when a bubble snaps like that. I might need to get... I was thinking of buying different shaped bubble globes, because I see that the heart-shaped ones don't snap like that as much. Throw up overboard with how crazy they get. Aww. Yeah, I getcha. I bet they're fun stories, though. I think the upstairs neighbor is playing with the cat that lives up there, because I'm hearing sounds of his ball being thrown across the ground. Hi, Sleep. How are you? Hi. Yeah, kitty cat's joining the ASMR. By now you finished work. Yay, let's go. Yeah, time to relax. Ooh. What are you gonna make fan art for? Good night, cutie python. Thank you for stopping by so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a loving night. Sleep well. Take care. I have to use the restroom really quickly. I will be right back. Behave while I'm gone, okay? Be right back. Do I have a moderator available to watch chat while I'm gone? Until, thank you for the reminder. No promises. Yeah, thank you. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Wow, would you look at that? I'm back. Let's do sniffles real quick. Then we're gonna do guided meditation. How am I? Welcome back, thank you. I'm starting to feel a bit of some congestion in my chest. I do think I'm getting sick. But I'm fighting. I can feel myself fighting it back. I took some Advil at the beginning of ASMR, and I think it's doing its best to help, but it doesn't do much for the congestion. Alrighties. Hi, Sprumpy. Yo. We are about to start some guided meditation. Let me make sure. Okay, I think all of our sound is disabled for guided meditation. Shrink chat down to become your new immune system. It'll become like that one episode of the Magic School Bus. We'll go on a field trip. You guys can fight off like the viruses. What does that mean, Sprumpy? Oh no, am I becoming an auntie? I don't understand. You like the sniffers? I do like the sniffers. Hi, Grams. Yeah, Greg. You know, I actually have a few people who work in the hospitals that watch my chat. Okay. I think you're too young to be here. Bye-bye, Smoky. Not the freaking chainmail message. If you don't listen to this, you'll die within the 72 hours. Oh no. Alright, my floofers. We're going to go ahead and do some guided meditation. During guided meditation, I will not be able to respond to messages, follows, donos, or raids, but y'all are so very welcome to go ahead and thank people on my behalf, and I'll thank them personally as soon as my meditation is over. If you're joining us for guided meditation, go ahead and find yourself a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. And once you're comfortable, close your eyes gently and take a deep breath in, inhaling through your nose. Hold, then exhale fully through your mouth, releasing any tension. Continue to take these deep breaths in and out on your own. And as you're doing this, let go of any stress from the day. Allow your body to relax deeper with each breath. Take one more big, deep breath in, out, and resume your natural breathing rhythm. I do apologize for the background noise. Now bring your attention to your body, starting with your feet. Slowly work your way up. As you focus on each part, imagine it becoming warm and relaxed. Feel the tension melting away. Move up to your legs, Notice the sensation of calmness spreading through you. Let your chest and shoulders soften, releasing any weight you've been carrying. Bring your awareness to your arms, your hands, and your fingers. Let them rest gently, completely at ease. Focus on your neck and face. Release any tightness in your jaw, your forehead, and around your eyes. Feel your whole body sinking deeper and deeper into a state of calm. Take a moment to notice your breath. Feel its natural rhythm, soothing and steady. With each inhale, you draw in peace and stillness. With each exhale, you release any remaining tension from your body. Now on your own, go ahead and take some deep breaths in again through your nose and out through your mouth. And while you're doing this, imagine yourself surrounded by a soft, glowing light. This light is full of calmness, peace, and relaxation. Allow it to embrace you completely, filling every part of your being. Take one more big, deep breath in, out, and resume your natural breathing rhythm. Stay here for as long as you need, knowing that you are grounded, present, and at ease. And when you're ready, gently start to bring your awareness back to the space around you, feeling refreshed and balanced. You're getting some nat 20s over here. Bailey, you're just that good, huh? No worries, Scrubway. Hi, Scrubway. Alright. Turn back on our little floof. There we go. And we are now caught up. I can open back up our channel point shop. Hi. I know you built different. That's just the vile bale style. Sorry, fat pop. You're just that good. Good bunny, Warden. Good buns. You're such a good bunny, Warden. Such a good bunny. Good bunny, Warden. Good bunny. You like the guided meditations? Thank you. I'm so glad. Good bums. Pecs for Lorax have been requested. My name works pretty well as a trigger word. And we have BirdieBoba redeemed as a trigger word. BirdieBoba, 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 BirdieBoba. your wig. I'm going back up on there. I don't know why I whipped it off. Flower, you are so very, very safe here. You are safe and sound here in Wonderland. Allow your mind to wander deep, deep, deep down the rabbit hole, where you can rest comfortably knowing that you are perfectly safe, that everything is going to be okay. You are okay, flower. I've got you. Rest up, rest easy. You are safe and sound. Everything is okay. Sorry, Octo, I'm so sorry I took your hair and I just chucked it aside. Digging dirt and clay. Ooh, that does sound really nice. I could probably grab some tools for something like that. I've considered doing sand writing ASMR because it sounds really nice and it's visually fun, but I don't have the best. I'd have to practice my calligraphy, I guess, right? It'd be a good way to practice. I'll have little condenser pod mics. That'd be perfect for it. Unfortunately, condenser pod mics are extremely sensitive, and because of the setting that I live in right now, it's a bit hard to use them. Especially for stream. I mean, you guys could hear my upstairs neighbor. It gets a little bit, there's a bit too much noise pollution. Celestial, are you enjoying the ASMR VOD? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you enjoyed the VOD. You're giving those little mini Zen sandboxes. I had one crafty, and then within the first day of me having it, my cat Cthulhu knocked it down and poured out all the sand. So that was the end of my Zen box. She, 2 years.
2 years with this amazing, comfy, cozy community. Jill is so happy I fell down here with you guys. BirdieBoba.
I'm happy you fell down here too. And you can't seem to find the exit, which is perfect. Thank you, Ashi. How are you? Thank you for 2 years. Ooh, writing on old paper. Oh, it sounds so nice. I love these ideas, Craig. I've been looking into getting new triggers. I actually bought some new ones very recently. I didn't check to see if any of my new ones arrived. I have 2 that have been late. But I'm always down to find some more new triggers. Welcome in, Crosetto. Oh, Crosette. I need better scissors. My scissors are not great. Losing all my money in art graders? No. No. It do be like that some days, huh? I'm gonna brush your hair as well. Oh my gosh. I got to work in 6 hours. I hope you can get some good sleep, please. That's so soon. Cupping the mic with one hand and tapping the back of your hand. I'll have to try that. I'm so glad, Villager dude. Oh. I think ASMR is the best way to unwind after our chaotic gaming sessions. It's a nice way for me to actually take a break and yap with you guys, because during gaming it can be quite hard to multitask both of them. As you guys could see in Cuphead, I kept dying because I kept looking over to talk to chat. Oh, Sonya, your regs, I got you. It's terrible, it's terrible. The babies don't get morning portable here. Does that mean you don't get to, you know? I feel like if I say it and it gets clipped out of context, it would be awful. Aw, you don't get to see the babies. No. I'm sorry. No baby, Sonia works at a hospital doing x-rays. For context, for those who are new. Ah, my heel. Oh, I hurt myself a little bit. Alright, let me just run that way. There we go. Sonia, you are safe and sound. Rest up and relax, because you are now in Wonderland. A comfy, cozy Wonderland. In this space, you are safe. You are okay. There's nothing for you to worry about. Everything is going to be okay, Sonia. You are okay. I've got you. Rest easy. You are safe. You are okay. Everything is okay. Sickly Victorian Child, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I wonder why my alerts aren't working today. At least I can still see your guys' follows and such if I look over. No, it was an accident. Oh no, Sonia. No, I don't think they need an x-ray. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe they're like me and they've got that congestion in their throat and their chest. We could be sickly together. I would have been a sickly Victorian child growing up. I'm just a vampire. So cool. Do vampires show up in x-rays? No, boo, that's bad. No, don't do that. I'm the sickly baby boy. No, please. Good evening, Catnip. How are you? Hi. No, serious question though. Do you guys think that vampires show up in x-rays? You're welcome to answer, sickly Victorian child. Considering you are a vampire, you might know. No, we don't. We can't even see our own reflections. Oh my goodness. I'm learning today. We don't have a clip of my vampire impression, do we? Don't show, sickly Victorian child. I don't want them to see that. Do vampires have bones? I would assume. Sickly Victorian child, can you turn into a bat? Or is that just like a myth? Also, if I'm asking you too many questions and you just want to relax, please by all means just relax. I'm so sorry if I'm bothering you. What do you mean? Sickly's right there. We have bones, but it gets different when we turn into bats. Oh, you do turn into bats! Oh, so cool. So cool. Next thing you're gonna say is that Cheshire Cats aren't real. Your boyfriend doesn't like it. He doesn't really listen to it. Trying to slowly find his triggers. He might like ASMR that doesn't have talking. Hi, Gremlin. Hi, Gremgrams. Some people prefer just the sounds of the triggers. Wow, you've been around for a minute, Siku. But maybe they're just really good at hide and seek. Alright, I have named tippy typies for ocean orbs. I am dual streaming. We started doing that this year. Oh, I'm so glad. It makes me really happy to hear. We have a Tinkles command too for you guys if you ever want to keep track of how many times you've tinkled in this channel. Thank you. This is a new keyboard. I was a little worried that it was going to be a bit too loud because this one isn't aluminum. It's a plastic board this time, but it came with a Milky V2 switches. I'm used to my other board, but I think this one sounds pleasant too. It's just a little bit louder. That sounds like popcorn. Maybe all dark and then raise. Yeah, right. What would you see? Would it create a shadow? Oh, I mean, what is the purpose? Like, why do they not have a reflection? Because a scan is not the same as a reflection, right? Or is it that they just do not show up in photos of any sort? Would X-rays burn you? No, Blue Bestie, I'm not sure why my stream has been not receiving the proper resolution lately. I'll double check, but I never messed with it. There you go, ocean orbs. Only the sun would burn me. I'm so sorry for the upstairs neighbor noises. Let me check. Yeah, my output's still 1080. I think it's on Twitch's end. And then as a partnered streamer, we're supposed to get priority for 1080. So the way that 1080 works is if you're not a partnered streamer, it's gonna happen occasionally where you'll get the option for 1080 streams, but it's not guaranteed. As partnered streamers, we're supposed to have 1080, but I've noticed more and more that Twitch is not giving me priority video quality, and it feels really upsetting, to be honest, because it was one of the few partner perks that was quite nice to have. But it feels more and more like Twitch doesn't really care about their partnered streamers. Oh, is that what it was, Barry? I never knew that. Draco, thank you for the bitty bitties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very rude. Oh no. Sickly, stay away from Sonia. I wonder if Belle's been having the same issue. Have you guys been noticing that with other streams that you watch? Are you still able to watch them in 1080? Because it's happening way too much for me lately. Yeah, you do. You have tons of silver. I think, yeah, I don't know. It could be for both. I wonder if it's happening because I'm dual streaming. I wonder if I'm getting lower, but it shouldn't be working like that either. And everything to check. Acerge, do you have it stuck at 720? I wonder if my multi-streaming is causing me to have issues, but that doesn't really make sense either. It shouldn't affect it. Do You know what I really like and find relaxing? Someone want to talk to me. I didn't mean to start early to buy some bacon and sausage. Oh my gosh, that does sound nice. Yeah, what the heck, A-Search? I don't know why. Because then if you guys watch my VODs, it has the 1080 option. Have you noticed that? I'm not sure. I heard the notification. Catnip, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, Catnip Crescendo. Reels for Sal. Is anti-unholy beings in general, but yes, werewolf specific. Oh. I'm excited for the next Witcher game. Those games are so fun. Interesting. It was kind of weird. I don't think it ever resolved itself. I'm gonna have to look and see. It's possible that I've accidentally messed with the settings. Yes, of course, Drago. It's possible I've accidentally messed with the settings and it's prioritizing giving 1080 to YouTube instead of Twitch. I might have accidentally set that up that way, so I'll have to look into it after stream. I'll probably look into it tomorrow since I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm doing an off stream day. I'll look into it. I do it every night that I stream, Craig. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days a week. Of course, Draco, let me add your cleaning to the queue. And we'll start. Mwah. Don't think the priority thing is guaranteed. Could it be servers capable of serving 1080 or 4 when you start? Maybe. Maybe. Sorry, John. I got stuck. I hope that wasn't too terribly loud. Oh, Sonia, I love you too. Yeah, so if it was priority, I don't think it would be affected. It must just be, perhaps there's a lot more people streaming on Twitch now, and they're having a harder time handing out that 1080, or just not getting lucky. We're Banana Land. Hi, Sabo. Okay, Brand. You like the case? I used to have a really fancy wood cased one, but it just took up too much space, so a little pink case is much nicer. Apologies again for any upstairs noise if I hear. Lots of people on Twitch now, but there's only one more. Stop! I'm gonna go through my friends' streams after and see how many people are getting 1080 because I'm curious. All my outputs say 1080. What the heck? You can look into it, Seeker, if you want to. Do you want to Google if multi-streaming impacts your output? Because maybe it's other people having this issue too. I like multi-streaming though. I've made a lot of friends on both here and on the YouTubes. And plus this is a great way for us to save our VODs. You just wipe it down with a wet cloth. Zapple. I do some disinfecting when I go and I clean my whole desk. I'll spray a little bit of some Lysol onto a paper towel and I'll wipe it down, but usually just a bit of water and a cloth. I mean, I think that the viewers can at any time change the stream quality for themselves, even if the streamer is streaming at 1080 though. But it can be pretty intensive on like your system, I guess. X for bail have been requested. Reminder, my floofs, my throat, my voice is leaving me. I'm not feeling the greatest. So, I'm gonna stream for 2 hours, but I will be probably heading out just a bit early tonight. But we'll do the ASMR for 2 hours at the very least. Busty, you are safe and sound. Everything is okay. You are okay, Busty. Rest and relax here in Wonderland. Nothing will come to harm or hurt you. You are safe. You are okay. Everything is okay. You are safe. We got an ad that's gonna start in about 45 seconds. Man, I don't know what the upstairs neighbor is up to tonight, but they are on a mission. Getting sleepy. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. If we're going to make Handcam streams a more regular occurrence, I wonder if I could set up some lights and some like cozy backdrop for our ASMR. Some sort of fun way to make this even more visibly or visually nice. Also, I have an idea. I'm thinking of seeing if using the camera attached to my phone would make for good crafting streams, because I have an extra phone, an older phone, and I was thinking of seeing if that camera has a better way to autofocus when I put things up close to it compared to this, because I know some people just straight up use their phone cameras for stream. So I'm curious, I'm gonna try it out. This girl I watch, who streams League, what she does is she calls herself on Discord. It's like she video calls herself, and then she puts that video call up on her streams when she's doing things like cooking in the kitchen and stuff. And I thought that was genius, because then you just set up a source that captures your Discord video feed. Freaking genius. It's so smart. I would have like a great way to, like, you know, swap your setup really quickly on the fly if you wanted to, like, run to the kitchen and multi-stream without having to set up a whole setup in the kitchen. You just need a tripod. And the mic is just wireless with range to reach. Yeah. So freaking smart. When she did that, it blew my mind. This is why she's a grandmaster in League. I could never. She is freaking cracked. Is she a grandmaster or is she just master? I think she might be master, but that's still insanely impressive. Freaking giga-brained. Wireless mics are not great. I don't know what mic she used. I don't know. I don't know if she used her phone mic. It still sounded great though. She might have just used the mic attached to her phone because, like I said, she called herself on Discord, and so she probably just like muted her regular mic and then used the one attached to her phone. And it sounded pretty good. I have a wireless mic that I used to use for VR streaming, and it was pretty nice, but the pop filter is not the greatest. Draco! Thank you so much for gifting a subby to Zapple. Aw, thank you. Bill, did I give you your packs? More packs for you. Hi, Elle. It's good to see you again. What bird in there? She, me. I am. How are you? It's illegal. Have a subby. Have a subs. You are my fire. That is so cute. Floofs. As a foodie, food gives me a life. It's the reason why there's almost always food on my throne. Tomorrow is the day in which I spoil myself and I order food. What should I get? What should I eat? I've forced myself to not order food as much, but on Wednesdays, I treat myself. I'm wondering what I should treat myself with. Food. I'm thinking maybe some Mexican food. Pizza. Ooh. Mexican or pizza. Sushi's pretty good. I might, oh my god. I kind of really want both of Mexican and pizza. Of course, I see. It was actually I don't think I've ever had that before, girl. A Mexican pizza? I don't know if there's any places around here that do it. Ramen's good. Ramen just messes up my stomach. I don't know why. I haven't, but I would really like to try it. Oh, that steak at General Tso's. I haven't had Chinese food in a minute. Alright, that was ear cleaning. Oh my god, Dr. Blake. Do you guys like the Mexican pizzas from Taco Bell? Ooh, Korean barbecue. I like it in hibachi. Gunet Worshipper. I freaking love your name. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Welcome, welcome. They do, but it's not really a pizza at all. I think they just take like 2 flat, crispy tortillas. They put like a layer of beans and then like their other toppings. I love refried beans. Oh, my hip is perfectly fine. It feels like it was never injured, which means tomorrow I can probably get back to exercising again. If my throat's not so bad. Oh, making me so hungry. I love food. Oh my god, foodie friend. Foodie friend. Hi Renee, good morning. Oh, beans on toast. I love beans. You think I should get Mexican food? Alright. Some enchiladas. I always get chimichangas. I like getting seafood chimichangas. Chimichanga. If I was to get pizza, I would get pizza from this one local place. It has a hot honey drizzle, little tiny pepperonis, and it has like dollops of, what's that cheese called? I'm blinking on the name of. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? The dollop of, it's like a white cheese. It's creamy. Why am I blinking on the type of cheese it is? Chimichangas are so good. Ricotta? Is that what it is? Ricotta cheese? I think that's the kind of cheese it is. It's really good. It's really good pizza. And then they bake it like New York style. So it's like thin. It's not too thick. Beans are so good. Fajitas, but also add carrots and cauliflower in addition to the onions and peppers. I would love anything that does not have onion in it. I cannot eat onions as much as I love the taste. It kills my stomach. Oh my god, I was thinking the same thing, Zapple. I was thinking to myself the other day, so my dad would always, anytime we had beans, right, he'd be like, beans, the magical fruit, the more you eat, the more you do it. And then I thought to myself the other day, before I would go to bed, he would always say, good night, don't let the bed bugs paralyze. I think my dad is, like, his humor is the reason I have a broken sense of humor. I think he's the reason I am the way I am. We've just got, like, a little bit of a messed up sense of humor. Well, good night. Don't let the bed bugs paralyze. Bad Octo. Oh wait, Octo! Ellie. Every night it's gotten to the point where Octo says, Ellie raid. And I'm like, Octo, you gotta stop doing this. You gotta stop doing this to me. Because every time I think he's just pranking me at this point. Ellie, I love you so much. I hope you've been having an incredible start to your year because you deserve it. You work so freaking hard. It's okay. It's okay. It's Octo, so I forgive it. That's like the boy who cried wolf, right? No, you. I talk to my chat all the time about how much I look up to you. I appreciate your raids. Thank you so much. It means more to me than you could imagine. My raiders, welcome in. If you're new here, I'm BirdieBoba the Cheshire Cat. I stream ASMR and variety games. Welcome in, everyone. No, there's no way. No. I'm just a little gremlin. Ellie, you work really hard. If you need to get some rest after stream, please prioritize yourself. If you need to head out at any point, I absolutely understand. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll continue our ear massage request in a little bit, but when I get nervous, my palms get sweaty, and if I try to massage the mic right now, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work out. I could do this. Ellie, look. I got strawberry bonbon nails. I love these. Welcome back. Oh no. Alright, my floopies, you like them? It's my first time getting this shape, but these are really nice because they don't get in the way of gaming. they don't get in the way of the keyboard. I usually have long claws, but it's been getting harder and harder. I keep fat fingering during games. Sniffer request. Sure, of course, I got you. Also, Vectable, thank you for the follow. And Kyra Ivory, thank you. Oh no, I got something in my eye. KXR Najas, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome, welcome. I forget what we were talking about. My brain's gone empty and I have something burning my eyeball. I feel like I've just gotten brain wiped. Oh, we were talking about food. We were talking about getting some Mexican food tomorrow. And then we learned that some of you don't like beans and how tragic that is. I have a good fox girl for flower requested. Good fox girl flower. Good fox girl. You're such a good fox girl. Such a good fox girl. Good fox girl flower. Good fox girl. Welcome back, Phoenix. Oh no. Red beans made well are awesome. Yeah. I always go back between pinto and black beans. I don't know what I like more in a burrito. I feel like I guess it depends on what kind of toppings you have inside of it, right? Have anybody else? I used to get Chipotle. I don't anymore because, well, a few reasons. I feel like it's so insanely expensive for what it is now. But also, I've been getting so many bad textured chicken bowls. Like, I don't know what it is about their chicken, but it's gone really bad. Always, 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 every single bowl has a bad textured chicken bite. You don't like beans, you think they're nasty, that's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to think if there's a food that everyone likes that I really don't like. Steaks. I can't do steak. It has to be cut up into small little pieces, but if my steak bleeds, I cannot do it. I can't eat it. It freaks me out. Freaks my brain out a little bit. I don't like peppers. I don't like bell peppers. If they're baked and stuffed, I'll eat it, but I don't really like peppers that much. I could probably eat a steak tip. I don't think I've ever tried it. Good night, Flower. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could be here for you. Hope you have a wonderful day off. Thank you, and that you're not too sick. I don't think I'm gonna get fully sick. I think I'm gonna do my typical thing where I fight it off. So I'm pretty hopeful that we can continue with Cyberpunk on Thursday. Honestly, Brant, I don't think so. I think if I get another steak, I need to just start ordering well done, because I always ask for like medium, but then it's never cooked enough for my brain. I had a chicken. Is it chicken steak? If it's like chicken pan fried chicken. I had pan fried chicken, and it tasted incredible. And then as I was eating it, I got to the middle, and I don't know if it's like a tendon or what, but it looked like blood red inside, and I couldn't finish eating it. Even though it tasted great, I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep eating it. I think it was like a chicken fried steak, yeah. The red liquid in steak is just water. I just picked up the color of the meat. I think that can be a yes and a no, right? It depends. What is blue steak? It's less cooked than medium. So rare, or? My name was Bears for Gray requested. Gray. So one of you mentioned you're cupping them. Tapping the outer part of your hand as a trigger. I have a question. For community night, I have an idea. I've been watching this one YouTuber play Toontown. Would you guys have fun if we all just decided one day to hit up the Toontown and try it out together? I feel like that'd be fun doing that together as a big group. Carby, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Wonderland. Welcome, welcome. There's a private server for Toontown up. I feel like it'd be a really fun time. It is an old school like it was a social game, an online social game. But I think it was a browser game, right? You don't download it, or do you download it? There's a there you go. Toontown Rewritten. There's a private server for Toontown that's available. You download it? Oh, okay, you do download it. I just think it'd be really fun if we all played it together. Yeah, that's where Octomuffin's name came from. Oh, scratch and rub the stick. Ooh, I do want to try that. A new trigger that we've got that I've been really enjoying. Did I do the earplugs for Gray? I think I did. I've really been enjoying the little cotton balls when we run our nails along it. That came in these packs with the kitty paws, the squishy paws. I'm trying to open this carefully so it's not so loud. Come on. Come on. It lifted me for a second. Alright, there we go. These sound so good when you run your nails along them. Nice, you just put a recipe video of someone making French toast guilty. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. Aphasia, it's good to see you. Aphasia, you are safe. You are safe and sound. Rest and relax here in Wonderland. You are okay. Bless you, Ron. Everything's gonna be okay. You are always welcome here. Welcome to rest. Welcome to relax. You are okay. You know, people ask me all the time if I get the intrusive thoughts to scream during ASMR, but I really don't. Because I hear my own voice too, so it would just cause me pain and suffering if I did that to you. It would hurt me just as much, if not more, than you guys, because I monitor my audio a bit louder than I think it outputs. However, in the past, I don't do this anymore, but in the past, we, as a sub-goal, would have loud ASMR, and I'd have a billion warnings so that people wouldn't click in and blow out their eardrums. But I'd max out the gain on my mic, and in the middle of the screen was big yellow text that said loud ASMR warning, and I would just do ASMR as loudly as possible for an hour. No, or not an hour, but for a little while. 30 minutes. I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. Pure evil, if there's a warning in the title on screen and it was a pinned message, but even so, people kept on Obliterator. People kept on sending their friends the link to my stream without warning them, and I was concerned about people's ears. I didn't want to accidentally actually cause someone pain, so. Remember that one time you went and yelled in the other room while Ren was doing ASMR? I do have reverb that I can use, but I'm not gonna be loud. Hi Tardy, how are you? Welcome in. Is that the kind of ASMR you like, Obliterator? I don't remember who it was, but someone we raided into forever ago yelled as loud as they could after we were in for like 20 minutes. Wait, what? Was I there? I don't remember that happening. That's awful. See, that's another thing, right? When people raid into your channel, you have a responsibility to try to, like, maintain that comfort, especially when it's ASMR streamers raiding into other ASMR streamers. Because we're letting our sleeping community sleep elsewhere. So that wouldn't be great. That would not be ideal. At least it was forever ago, so I'm sure most people know not to do that, but... Oh, I love you too, Dominic. I have some texts for a tardy engineer. Oh, you like fork scraping on cheese graters? That's nice. Pretty, like. We got that one YouTube video. I just don't have the, like, yes, I could do it, right? I could do ear eating ASMR. I do find that to be a perfectly valid trigger. I don't like listening to it myself just because of the misophonia that I have, but I think it's perfectly valid, and many people love it. But I also don't have the motivation, I suppose, to do more ear-eating videos. Because, like, I have TMJ, so it kind of hurts my jaw to do. Kind of gives me jaw pain. I don't know how people do it for hours. Mad props to you. That must be so physically demanding on your mouth. I cannot begin to imagine. Sniff a video. TMJ taught yourself to unclench your jaw unconsciously so you would stop waking up with your jaw locked. I need to practice. Sometimes, like, I'll notice I'm doing it and I'll be like, oh, totally went past my head. Corman, thank you for the follow. Welcome into Wonderland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Maybe we'll do some squish paw cupping. Here, let me get them both out. Squish paws. Oh, wait. Selfish is pretty tingly, like the language, or... I shouldn't take our squish paws because I do need to head out in a little bit here. I'm getting sick and I'm losing my voice, so I was gonna rest up after 2 hours of ASMR. We did 4 hours of gaming and variety earlier, so I may have screamed a little bit too much at Cuphead. May have potentially overdid it a little bit earlier. Just quietly go, no. cute. And I'm a teacher who also had it. I'm so glad I was in that teacher's class. I don't know how long I would have gone without learning about TMJ. Yeah, I need to work on unclenching more often. I've done it subconsciously for so long. Ooh, we love heated blankets. I can feel that tingle in the back of my throat. My body wants to start a coughing fit. Oh, that was so loud for me on my end. Oh, my ears. I love having amplified coughing in my ear. Perfect trigger. The perfect trigger doesn't exist, and it's just me coughing directly into my ear. Alright, my readers. Oh, there's so many amazing streamers on tonight. I do have to head out for the night. It is time for this bird cat to rest up. I am going to unwind, rest up. I'm off tomorrow. I'm doing offline work stuff. But I will be streaming again on Thursday. Thursday we're going to continue Cyberpunk. We are going to work towards finishing up the Nomad quest line that we're doing right now. And then we might start the DLC. Because I was told that finishing the DLC before finishing the game is the move, so yes. Oh no, Jones, I'm so sorry. I will be back tomorrow for more fun. Not tomorrow, for Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday for more fun time. Reminder, we do have a Discord community. Y'all are so very welcome to join. Please, please, please feel free. We yap a lot in there. Also, I love seeing your guys' pets and your memes. If you want, I've been playing this game, this chill game off of stream called Heartopia. It's like a little farming game. It's free. If any of you play it, you can ping me in the gaming channel with your friend code and I'll invite you. We can become friends on there. I think I have my code in there too. Not sure, I can't remember. But yeah, good night everyone. See you Thursday. Love you. Night night. Bye bye.